We're sitting out on our patio because the boys are inside having a playground inside day since we were dealing with some rain today. So let's have a little chat, shall we? I feel like content creation so far, even with me being right in the middle of it, has already taught me so much. Because yes, I knew content creation could drastically change someone's life. We've seen it, especially in today's world. And yes, I did know it was going to be hard work. I truly did. But sheesh, there are some things that I am still learning in the midst of it all. So here are some things that I'm just learning, and I am hoping, because I'm still considered a small creator, that I hope that in some shape or form that they help you too, whether it's to keep you encouraged to keep posting or for you to feel like I'm not the only one. So let's talk about it. I don't think I fully understood that it's not just hard work. It's perseverance. It's dedication. It's continue to film, to edit, to post, to plan, and show up even in those moments where you're asking yourself, why am I even doing this? Especially when you're spending a handful of hours creating something just for a few people to watch it. Because then you start wondering if what you're doing is really working, if anyone actually cares, or if you're just wasting your time. And that's when I have to keep reminding myself of my why. Why do I keep planning? Why do I keep picking up the camera? Why do I keep posting and planning and trying to figure out what works and what isn't going to work? Why am I trying to build this? Why do I want this life change so badly? Because sometimes your motivation is not going to come from the likes, the comments, the shares. Sometimes your motivation is going to come from you. Sometimes you have to be the one to remind yourself to keep going. Another huge thing I'm learning, you truly can't care what other people think at all. Because walking into a store holding a camera, please, I'm still not used to it. I'm walking around and everyone looking at me thinking, why does she have a camera? I'm over here thinking that people are looking at me. They probably don't even notice. But I have to remind myself, if I want the dream, if I want the life change that I know can come from this, that has happened for so many others, then I really can't care what other people think when they see me walking into a freaking ice cream shop with a camera in my hand. Because I know this, my temporary embarrassment cannot matter more than my goal. I cannot let a few awkward moments stop me from running after the life that I want to live, the life that I'm running towards. And not only for me, but for my entire family. And something else I got to get better at, is I really got to dig deep into my organizational skills. Because content doesn't just happen. There really can't be any more, I'll film that today, or maybe I should post this or do that. No, I gotta stop it. And if I gotta stop it, I'm telling you, you gotta stop it too. Because that's exactly how I'm gonna burn myself out. If I'm actually gonna do this long term, I have to have planning days. I have to have filming days and editing days. I need to know what needs to be posted on what days. And I also need to plan. And most importantly, I need to actually follow through and have discipline when it comes to that plan. Because creating content while you're also trying to live your life, and as you know, I am a stay-at-home mom. I homeschool the kids. I'm trying to run my virtual assistant business on top of streaming and doing all these other things. I cannot simply just go day by day. I have to be disciplined in this. Because then if I don't, it's going to get overwhelming really quickly. And I'm sure there's still so much for me to learn. I'm still a baby in this. I'm still considered a small creator, actual small creator. Not like those small creators who have like 10,000, 5,000, whatever subscribers and followers. No, I'm a small creator. But one thing that's actually probably one of the most important things for me to realize and understand is that I'm not going to be everybody's cup of tea. And I have to be okay with that. And honestly, I can't try to be. Not everybody is going to understand me. Not everybody is going to agree with me. Not everybody is going to like my content. Everybody's going to like the methods in which I do things. Some people might think I talk too much. That's actually a valid one. And some people might just scroll right past me before I even get the first word out. That is okay. If I try to make myself fit into what everyone thinks I should be or thinks I should do or talk about or how I film and edit, then at the end of the day, I'm not truly being myself and I'm not creating anything as myself. So as I keep growing, I want to focus less on the creator I think people want to see and really start focusing on being the creator I genuinely am. I genuinely want to be the creator I genuinely strive to be. Because the people that connect with that version of me, those are the people that I genuinely want to build my community with. So no, I don't have content creation all figured out. I'm still learning. I'm still getting embarrassed every time I got to pull out my camera. I'm still learning how to stay organized. I'm still learning not to be obsessing over numbers. And I'm still learning to keep showing up even when growth feels slow. But I genuinely think that that's part of the journey. Because the biggest thing that content creation is teaching me right now is this. The dream isn't just asking me to work harder. It's asking me to become more disciplined, more confident, more consistent, and more comfortable being myself. And I'm really curious to see who I become through all of this. So if you're building something too, whether it's content creation, a business, or a dream, what has the journey taught you so far? And if you're in that stage where you keep posting and wondering if anyone is even watching it, I encourage you to keep going. We may not be where we started, but we're not where we were either. So drop a heart in the comments if you're in that keep going phase of your content creation journey or your dream journey or your business journey. And if you want to follow along as I figure out this content creation thing in real time, don't forget to follow and subscribe and come along for the journey where I'll give you real-time updates. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible and show you guys all the great things and the not so great things about being a content creator. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.